weeks since I had the serious talk with Asami. In that time, she have been taking steps to work on the way she views skill and maintaining her image. She also been trying to work on her possessiveness. Though there are still a few bouts of jealousy, I'm hopeful that she can get over it. It hasn't been easy balancing everything between spending time with Asami, working with Amiko, and also constantly training with Hisa, and tons of schoolwork in general. But today is the day I can put up all of that aside and just have fun. Because today is the school festival. I've been looking forward to it for quite a while. Everyone has been telling me that this school festival is the biggest and best in the whole city. I'm eager to dive right in, but for now, I'm left to wait for Asami's arrival. She's late again. I swear this girl is a handful sometimes. After a short while, I feel a hand on my shoulder. Oh, I assume that it's Asami, but when I turned around, I instead met with a large, intimidating figure of her father. And as usual, he doesn't look happy. Crap. Why always have to be like this? I thought Asami's hand felt unusually heavy. Hello, sir. Don't hello me, Mike. I'm about had it with you. Once again, you display completely unacceptable behavior. I don't understand what's going on again. I've warned you countless times, and yet I still frequently hear stories of you gallivanting around with other girls behind my daughter's back. It's not like that, sir. Don't give me your excuses. Do you know why I arranged this contract, Mike? I swallow hard and shake my head. Because my daughters need someone. I couldn't be there for her after my wife died. I still had my work to attend to. I needed someone to look after her. She's not strong enough to be on her own. Wait, he did this to push his problem off on someone else? No wonder why she has been acting out and bullying people. She was desperate for any kind of real attention she could get. You're wrong. Asami is wrong. Be quiet. No, I don't understand why suddenly Mr. Yamamoto is really angry. I don't understand. Like, what did I do some more? I didn't even go and find. Okay, I'll let that one slide. I've been seriously reconsidering our agreement since you couldn't step up, and I'm this close to sending you and your entire family back to America. Oh my god. Actually, yes, I have. Consider yourself deported. The second I get back to my office, I'm going to start the paperwork. What do you think you're doing? A voice rang out, even louder than Mr. Yamamoto's yelling. He and I both turned to see Asami standing just a few feet away with her hands on her hip and a furious expression on her face. Okay, I don't know what is going on. Why all of a sudden Mr. Yamamoto is coming, finding me to say about this thing? Like, where is the evidence that can be used to say me flirting with other girls or something? Yep, that it doesn't make sense. But lucky Asami is here. What were you about to say, Daddy? Her tone is just as threatening and venomous as her father's. It's honestly terrifying. Precious, I was just telling that Mike that I'm preparing to terminate your contract with him. You deserve much better than this excuse for a boy. And who say you get to decide that? Asami, for the first time ever, Mr. Yamamoto seems to taken off guard, flabbergasted by his daughter's defiance. But only a moment later, his anger reignites. This time, his fury is directed at her. I'm doing this for your sake, Asami. You need a real man to take care of you. Who say he's not a real man? Interesting. I would like to see this beef. I didn't ask you for any of this. You decided it for me. This is getting heated very fast. They are making a huge scene in the middle of the festival. Should I try to stop them? Nope. I would like to see this controversy unfolding, okay? Not going to step in. In fact, 27 Gems is just killing me. So, it's all good. I like to see them fight. I think I'll probably only make things worse. I'm doing what's right for you, Asami. Says who? Is it what mom would have wanted? For you to just take control of my life? Mr. Yamamoto let out a soft pain gasp. I didn't even agree to be in this contract. I just went along with it because I knew you wanted me to. As a matter of fact, I don't even want the contract any longer. Mike doesn't deserve to be bounded by it. And thanks to him, I don't need it to feel confident in myself anymore. Mr. Yamamoto breathes a deep, defeated sigh. You're right, Asami. I've been far too controlling. I'm deeply sorry. Consider the contract terminated. No repercussions though. But you and your family may remain here in Japan. I promise that I won't endanger that from now on. And what about Emiko? Asami stares at her father with a pointed glare. Oh, I see. Asami is standing for Emiko right now. That is just so brave. Mr. Yamamoto's huff. Yes, yes, the girl can keep her job. It's funny. I won't interfere there either. Are you serious? Thank you so much, Mr. Yamamoto. Well, yes. Yes, well. Don't make me regret my decision. Asami, I'll be back to spend time with you in a little while to make up for my behavior. Alright? Okay, I know that this story is going to end with me going to choose either one of three. I will be making three of the separate road, okay, later on. But it's so sad that this series is ending so soon. I've just been playing this for maybe 2 weeks or so, I think, and it's been quite a journey, and it's really fun. To be honest, really fun. Hello, Asami leaps towards me, hugging me tightly. We did it, Mike. Yeah, I almost can't believe it. All the weight has finally been lifted from my shoulders. Aren't you sad? Yep, I'm gonna ask this. I'm surprised that you're happy. Don't you know that this means we are not dating anymore? I feel a small, sharp pain as I say the words out loud. Asami briefly ponders. A little, but what's good is a relationship that you are forced to be in. Besides, after spending all this time with you, I feel a lot better about myself. Whatever happens between us, I'm just happy that it happened at all. Is this really the same Asami? My heart raced at her words. Thank you, Mike, for everything. Don't mention it. I wouldn't trade our time together for anything. I feel like I owe you just as much. I flashed a little smirk. How about I start by repaying you with something to eat? My treat. Asami giggles. Deal. I take Asami's hands and she squeezes back. Alright. Together we walk off to enjoy the festival for a while. We play games and eat a ton of food. Then we catch a show that one of the other classes is putting on. I guess I just can't keep help treating her like my girlfriend. Alright? Am I really okay with this ending? Interesting. Actually, I feel sad as well. The story's ending. I wish I could see you more. As we wander around, we come across the school's most popular event, confession time, an event where students get on stage to confess their love for their fellow students. As we join the crowd, I spot Hisa. Hey Hisa. She looks towards me and instantly grins. Oh hey. She sprints over to us, stopping just short of running into me. Where have you been hiding? What do you mean? You saw me earlier at the show. The show? You know the play my class put on earlier? I was the emperor. That was you? Hisa burst out laughing. Yes, you dummy. I waved to you and everything. I just thought that you were an especially friendly emperor. Anyway, where's Asami? What do you mean? She's right. I turned to the point the obvious, only to discover that Asami apparently snuck off after we arrived at the stage. Did she go to meet her dad without telling me? I guess she snucks off. Well, you can watch the confession with me for a while then. Alright? Hooking her arm across mine, Hisa pulls us closer to the stage. We watch as other students take the microphone and confess their love, okay? Each one with varying degrees of conviction, as well as results. The real surprise comes when a familiar girl that everyone seems to recognize steps up on the stage, either Asami or Emiko, but I guess it's Asami. No way, Asami? The whole crowd erupts into frantic whispers, only to be silenced the instant Asami starts to speak. For a while, I've been in a couple's contract with someone here at school. It started out as something to do just for fun, but since then, I have grown to have a lot of feeling for this person. Very strong, very real feelings, okay? And so I wanted to declare it in front of everyone here today. But please, okay? Please do not have any premium option, okay? This is my only final wish, okay? Let's continue. I'm in love with Mike, okay? Despite everyone's knowing full well about my relationship with Asami, the crowd is still filled with gasps and shock. A number of students start to clap and cheer, and many more turn to look at for me for my response. No way, I can't believe Asami would go up there and do something like this. Okay, the first one I would do Asami, the second one maybe Emiko or Hisa, and continue, three of them. She has always been so concerned with what other students think of her. To go and be so vulnerable like this for me, I'm not sure how to describe the feeling, but my heart is beating heavily in my chest. Not knowing how to respond, I look to Hisa for help, but she's as clueless as embarrassed as I am, okay? In fact, she's acting uncharacteristically awkward for such an outgoing girl. The second I take my eyes off her, she slinks away. Oh my god. And with that, I'm left alone to stare at the girl who just publicly confessed her love for me. I'm flattered, embarrassed, and happily all at once, okay? Who would have thought that one day my bully would end up confessing to me? Laying off him, everyone. As much as I love him, he's still an awkward talker. Oh my god. You have to say that. Jeez, thanks, sorry. Thankfully, the show goes on and attention gradually shifts off me. It gives me time to breathe and think. I can't believe this. Two girls have now confessed their love for me. I look again to the empty spot where Hisa used to be. I wonder Emiko would come here and do the same as well. So there will be three. Then I can choose either one of them, I thought she's just ditched me because of the crowd. But watching that must have been awkward for her. I let out a deep sigh. Yeah, actually it's already awkward. I think I know the feeling. At least I don't have to confront the problem now. My shift at work starts soon. That should give me some time to think.